Hey guys, Clone Guy here, and today we have another epic replay featuring Gambit slash Vishaw, this time in the Foch 155. I'm not sure I've ever featured the Foch 155 on the channel before. In fact, I don't think I have. Which means this is a new feature. So thanks for sending this in and allowing us to use this on the channel. Because the Foch 155 is something that I've only ever played once. I played it once on a friend's account. Did 7.8 thousand damage and was in love. I'm like, I want this tank in my garage. But the grind is painful, so I just haven't brought myself to doing it. I'm still on the tier 8. I don't even think I have the autoloader yet. And yeah, life is hard. The gun supposedly has 770 damage per minute. And what they mean by that is every time you reload, you fire 3 shells and you only hit 1. And this is 770 alpha. It's a random alpha in the game. It used to have 850, it got nerfed. PC, it's set 750, so I guess we're lucky enough to still have some more alpha over them. But let's see what it can do. A 3-round autoloader, 5 seconds in interclip, I believe. Will this guy be dumb enough to poke out? He does. He pokes out again. Oh, is he going to get another shot into him? No, he gets under the bridge. Ooh, that would have been nice. But this is going to be another big game. In this time, a turretless tank destroyer. Last time he was in the 279, or not 279E, Object 268 V5. Holy cow. Russia, come up with some better names. America. T135, T134, T133. Okay, I get it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Don't fall off. I don't think you can actually go over those, but that's interesting. Long reload on this thing, and the penetration is very high. It's 295? It might be. While he reloads, we actually have enough time to just go look it up. Yeah, we do. Tanks.gg. Let's have a gander. The penetration I know is the same as on PC, so we can use tanks.gg, no problem. Full tank list. Let's go to tier 10 tank destroyers. Foch 155. The standard pen on this thing is 293, and its premium is 395. Absolutely huge. And he's reloaded and ready to go again. It's a slow damage dealing tank-ish. I say slow, but really it's not. Like, you have the reload and you're like, oh, I'm reloading for 40 seconds, right? But then you unload your magazine, and in 10 seconds you do 2300 damage, 2310 or something like that. Yeah, 2310. That's absolutely insane. And then you go for another reload. And if you find yourself in a spot where you can shoot every time you're reloaded, you know, this thing does damage quickly. And I think we're going to start seeing that here, because this is a high damage game. It's from Gambit, for Pete's sake, so of course it's going to be. Firing a shot straight through Fantastic Chieftain. Had a bit of the side, and that's exactly what he puts it in. He's got 2 more shots ready to go. Is he going to find anything? Maybe if those guys poke out again. I think they will. They just poked out to shoot, which means they're the kind of people who like to poke out to shoot. So if they like to poke out to shoot, it's sensible to believe that perhaps they're going to poke out to shoot again, and he does. And Gambit puts a shell into him and tracks him, and here comes the next shot. Boom! Finishes him off easy. He's up to almost 3,000 damage. That is the power of this gun. But then you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute, the Waffly 100 exists, with also a 3-round autoloader with 750 alpha. It's only 20 less alpha, meaning 60 less alpha in a magazine. But you have 3 seconds interclip, right? Or is it 2 now? Is it 2 now? Maybe. And you're more accurate. But you're as big as a barn. And are you more mobile? No, not really. So this tank just has that better survivability. You just have a little bit more armor, of course. Is that enough to warrant, you know, using this over the Waffle? Probably. Also, this gun is insane compared to the Waffles, the penetration. It's a tank destroyer's gun. The Waffle's gun is the 100 gun. There's a shell. Hello there. 1, 2. And he's got a 3rd shot. Will we finish this guy off? Will we finish? Yes, he will. And 3. Deck. Just clips that guy out. It does take 10 seconds. Is it? I believe it is. 5 seconds interclip. Let me go back to the website again. What is the interclip, sir? What does this say? Where does it say? Interclip, it says 5 on PC. It might be different on World Tanks console. Let's make sure we are not a crazy person and we're speaking the truth. We go 2 tanks. Gotta make sure. I believe it's 5. And the screen is too small for me to actually see the counter. Unfortunately, that's my biggest gripe with editing videos. Is that France? Oh my gosh, their website is worse than it's ever been. How do you make things worse? I don't know. Foch 155. There we go. Vishaw is falling back in the meantime. He's about to hopefully put some shots into that guy. Who is that guy? I don't know. He's looking for shots. Alright, moving down. Here's the gun. Aiming time shots, deep depression. It doesn't tell you the interclip. That's cool. But I still think it's 5. I'm fairly certain it's 5. What was he got here? Hello there. Boom, put the shell into that guy. Who was that? It's a 4005. He takes a hit. He's like, oh, the guy just fired. Maybe I don't get hit again. You probably will. There's a chieftain. The more heavily armored turret chieftain. So the T95 version. But the hull is worse. And he takes a hit there. Is he going to snap a shot? Boom, puts it in a shell. Yeah, he hits his shot. And Tank Destroyer is looking, doesn't want to take a hit from him, so he pulls back. 6,600 damage. Wow, okay, I take everything back. This tank does do damage. Well, I did say that. This tank does do damage quickly. If you go 3 for 3, which he has, holy moly, doing 2,000 damage a clip, pretty much minimum, is absolutely insane. 6,663 damage he's up to right now. And there's still 7 enemies left. And he's going for another reload. 50 seconds base reload, by the way, on this thing. And he's still very healthy. 4005 though could change that rather rapidly. And if, in case you guys are wondering, he is using, nice shot there. Ooh, he takes a hit from, what is that? 4005, just a splash, thankfully. He is using concealment, and he's using, I believe he said ventilation. And it is another pen. Okay, so maybe there's no point using the waffle if everybody's just gonna be shooting and penning him like this. But he goes 3 for 3 again. He's up to 9,000 damage. Okay, so back to the waffle, the biggest competitor for this tank. So this thing is a 50 seconds base reload. Okay. Let's head over to the waffle, which also has 350 more health. As I try to navigate this stupid tank scheme. Oh my goodness. Before he gets another reload done, but we might not be able to do it. Okay. 40 seconds reload. You have 10 seconds faster reload on the waffle. I'm starting to wonder here. 515 health left he has. If he was in the waffle E100, he would have 865 more health left, which can take a hit from the E4. That's huge. 350 health is huge. I think what they should do with the Foch is maybe give it up to 150 more health, call it a day. I mean, that wouldn't be crazy, but then he'd have 665 health left, and that would allow him to comfortably take hits from 120mm or 128mm guns and 130mm guns, and even 650 alpha guns, which some of the tank destroyers and heavy tanks have. And I say some, but it's really not even some. It's more like just the Object 705A and the Object 268 version 4. But he could also take a hit from the Object 268 version 3, or 263, should I say. I know, a lot of objects. It's going crazy. But 9,024 damage, and it is a 4 versus 2. A waffle in play, a Death Star in play, and a Jagdpanzer E100 in play. And Artie. Sorry, I forgot about Artie. Who cares? And he's got a heavy tank on his team who is in the city, but not too far from him, a few meters. So yeah. Anyway, yes, camo net on this thing, giving him that camouflage that things like the waffle do not have. So I still run camo net on my waffle just to troll people because it is very helpful. Let's take a look actually at what he says. He says here he has advanced optics, improved ventilation, and advanced concealment, and of course enhanced targeting. And his skills: born leader, rapid loading, steady aim, snapshot, sixth sense, armor angling, situational awareness, camouflage expertise, and muffled shot. So he's going for the sneaky approach, which is, I guess, why you would use this tank over the Waffle 100 is for that camouflage. Jagdpanzer E100 in front of him. Was that a Jagdpanzer E100? I think so. I only saw it briefly because I was just exiting out of my Google Chrome to, of course, check what he said he had on this tank in his description, because this is featured on his channel without my voice. So if you're sick of me and you want to finish this replay without me, go check it out. Link in the description below to his channel. But if you're in it for the ride and you're already listening to my voice and you're tone deaf, then stick around. Jagdpanzer E100, 2-shot potential, gives him his side, nice shot at him, 649, that's going to make this next shot very crucial. It's about a 50-50. He snaps it off because the Jagdpanzer is looking, Jagdpanzer fires into a rock, so he's now got time to aim. It is 5 seconds into clip, I just saw it this time. I'm actually paying attention. Lower plate shot, easy, belly side up, oh, it goes under, hits him in the underbelly, it looks like, and goes into the tracks instead, doesn't even track him, and he gets a critical hit. And now he has to go for a reload, 38 seconds left on it. And the Jagdpanzer's coming. Jagdpanzer's not fast enough to get to him, but they're still already in play. There's still a Death Star in play, and there's still a Waffle in play. We don't know where the Waffle is. Maybe we do, and I haven't been paying attention. He does use the square map, which is better for that. And we don't know where the Death Star is. Has he even been spotted yet? If he hasn't been spotted, that means he's likely at full health. But Gambit's doing the right thing and changing the engagement. You never know who you're going to run into when you're changing engagement like this, and there are 2 tanks unaccounted for, plus RD, of course, so you could run into one of them and end him immediately, as both tanks he's going up against do have the potential of one-shotting him very easily. Death Star, even with Hesh, has a chance to one-shot him with a splash, so he's got to be careful about that. Pokes up here, no one's there. Okay. Fighting from the low ground, it's a little bit tricky. But he kind of has to at this point because he's playing a game of cat and mouse and he's trying to avoid as best he can. Someone's in the cap circle. Gonna assume it's the Jagdpanzer because that was the last guy. That guy was spotted there, should I say, right by the base. So it makes sense that it's him. Or the Jagdpanzer, it's not him, because the Jagdpanzer may have been making a beeline towards Gambit. So maybe it's not the Jagdpanzer, maybe it's Artie, maybe it's the Death Star, maybe it's the Waffle. That's the question here. We don't have any idea because it's a 1 versus 4. It makes it very difficult to tell. There's the Death Star. It's not the Death Star. He snaps a shot into the Death Star. Death Star is looking, and so he's going to take cover. But Gambit realizes, no, we got to do something here. And he takes the hit from him. He takes it anyway. He's got tank behind him. Oh, that's why he decided to take the hit from him, because he noticed this is the Waffle 100 to his side, so he pulls forward, takes the hit in the tracks from the Death Star, who's fired the shot prematurely before seeing the actual hull. I don't know if it was a bit of luck there, or if he planned for that. I don't know. Either way, he is still alive, and here comes the Waffle. Gambit realizes now, he just realized he was only loading up 1 shell, so he swaps over to his heat, and now it's going to make it so he has to reload for 20 seconds, or 10 more seconds, because he's already 10 seconds down the reload about. So he's got 19 more seconds left, and there's a Waffle. Waffle doesn't know he's reloading, so he does have that advantage over the Waffle, but what he doesn't have over the Waffle is a turret. So this situation right now is where you would rather be in the Waffle, because Waffle can come from anywhere and not have to turn himself. He can already have his gun pointed, and that is crucial. Where's he going to be at? 11,673. I thought he was coming from the left. He is on the left. Oh, he fires a shell, puts it in. Can he turn before he fires another one? No, he can't. He can't do it. He died. Gambit, why do you keep setting us games where you lose? 11,673 damage done. Waffle was using a small gun, actually, so he rolled low on the first shot. But my gosh, how are you still playing this game, Gambit? After games like these, like, well, team doesn't want to play, so I'm just gonna retire. That would be me. He has 3 marks, but it's at 88% right now, so people must be playing this tank well. Quite a few zeros on the team, including an Object 268 version 5. Why are those players so bad at the game? I don't know. My goodness. Thank you so much for sending this in. Hope everybody enjoyed despite the loss, but you know what? That's the game for you. You could play as well as, you know, Gambit and still lose, apparently. But crazy game. Thanks for sending this in. Highest damage I've ever seen in the Foch, at least on console. And from what I can think of on PC even, so thanks for sending it in. Fantastic to see the 155 doing some massive damage. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Slap that like button, comment, subscribe. Check out Gambit, link in the description below. Check out my book, link in the description below. Check out Space Bandit, link in the description below. Links everywhere. And I'll be seeing you guys all later. Take care, everyone. And peace out.